I was filming something like so heavy, and now I want to film something a little bit more lighthearted. This is a 4-month update from when I lost my job. So I lost my job at the beginning of the year, end of January, and it is end of May at the time that I'm recording this. It's been 4 months, and I am so happy to say that I have really flipped my life in the last 4 months. I have been taking my health way more seriously. I've been working out consistently. I've been adding walking into my routine. I've been creating content more consistently. And I feel like I've stepped into this season of my life that I feel really good about. I feel more confident in my body. I feel like I have more energy. I feel rested. I don't have as much anxiety. I feel like my relationships are so much stronger. And I feel like I am being so true to myself and my values and my boundaries, feeling just so much more alive than I have in the last 3 years. Me losing my job has been the most amazing blessing that I could have ever asked for. I'm still unemployed. Don't get anything twisted. Like, I'm still at this point where I'm still unemployed. I feel like I'm just accepting that this is where my life is at right now, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Now that I have been taking positive steps and taking care of myself, only good things can come from this. I've been making positive choices and good decisions and really listening to my moral compass and listening to my intuition and just being more aware of how my body is reacting to the decisions that I have been making. I trust that only good can come from this because I am not choosing poorly. I am not actively going against what feels right and what feels like I should be doing. I truly believe that the universe rewards you for that. I've just become like such a happier person. I've been more open to creating and posting and being vulnerable and just being transparent about what my journey is. I've really just like turned my life around and I'm just genuinely happy. I think that's like what the biggest shock is in the last 4 months. Like, you think that you lose your job and things are just going to be spiraling and you're worried about what's going to happen and the income and the stability and the whatever. I'm still worried about those things, but I am genuinely more concerned about the way that I was living my life for the last 3 years. I was so unhappy. Would wake up every day, like put my hands over my head and be like, no. I would be so scared to take on the day. I would be so, I don't know, just not excited to get up in the morning. And I felt like half of the time I wish I didn't. It's just coming to light to me now that in the last 3 years, I have been fighting my demons and my darkness and my shadows and my trauma and trying to sort it all out. And I feel like I just could not give enough energy or attention that it needed because I was working. Me losing my job has allowed me to take care of my body, which is like the number one thing that I was not doing, and being more aware of the things that I was consuming. I stopped drinking alcohol pretty much completely, just in that most healthy that I have been in the last 3 years. I'm still at the weight that I was when I started noticing that I was becoming dysregulated, but the strength that I feel, and I feel like my body is just completely different than how it was before. I feel like I have more energy and I don't feel bloated. I feel like I've been regulated. I'm going to continue on this path of whatever it is that I've been doing for the last 4 months, which has been walking more, going to the gym consistently, doing Pilates, and just taking things slow and not pushing myself so hard where I can't maintain it. I feel like I really unlocked what it was that I needed in my life. And it's everything that everyone tells you online. If you feel like you are not getting to your goals, the things that you need to be doing are walking more, lifting weights, watching your diet, and just staying consistent. It really is that easy. And I want to like scream at the top of my lungs that they're right. You know, it's like, listen to them. Because every time that I would hear that advice from any type of YouTube video, I would just roll my eyes and be like, oh, this again, like whatever. Give me the real thing. Give me the secret. Give me the things that I really should be focusing on, because I know that those things they're the easy things. That's what everyone says. Give me the something different. But it's really that. You really need to do those things and just stay consistent. And that is also like something that everyone always says. It's like you need to be consistent with your routine for you to get results. If you keep switching things and you keep trying different things and doing different exercises, doing different meal plans, if you keep switching, you're not going to see the results that you would get if you just stayed with the one thing. And I've been staying consistent for a couple of months now with gym, Pilates, and exercising and drinking water, not drinking, and walking more. I have seen so much of a difference just sticking with that than I have in the last 3 years of me just playing a guessing game of what I should be doing. I convinced myself that I was sick. I had PCOS, or I had thyroid issues, or I had something going on that was keeping me from getting the results that I wanted. But in reality, I just wasn't sticking to anything. Staying consistent and keeping this promise to myself for the last couple of months, sticking with this routine, because I don't want to take this time that I have for granted. Like, having time is an absolute blessing. You know, no amount of money can take that idea away from me. I know that time is so precious and is so valuable. But I've been using this time wisely, and I feel like sticking with it and keeping that promise to myself has made the difference. So this is just an update for the last 4 months. The things that I have been doing: walking, going to the gym, doing Pilates, being more aware of the food that I'm eating, just being intuitive about it, not sticking to any type of strict diet, not counting calories, anything like that, and just sticking with it. That's it. It has made such a huge difference. Like, I feel like a completely different person, and I feel like I can start living my life now. I will keep you all updated on the job search. The next thing that I'm going to be placed in is going to be the right thing. And I know, because now I feel right in my mind and in my body. And I know that I'm not going to jump into something that isn't right for me. Here is 4-month update. Thanks for being here. If this is the first video that you're seeing, I don't know how. But if you want to hear more about my unemployed journey, or if you want to learn more about hula hooping, which is more of what I actually do, please subscribe to my channel. If you stuck all the way to the end, comment Lightbox. That's what I'm looking at right now. Comment Lightbox so I know that you're a real one and you're here till the very end. Been here from the beginning. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.